Hello everyone and welcome back to Painting with Martin. Today I'm going to show you how to apply decals the nice and easy way, and I'm going to show you that using this model, the Sherman Easy 8 from Warlord Games that was given by Warlord Games in Essen Spiel last year. I highly recommend you to check out their range of products. They're really good. They require a little bit of assembly, but it's really fun and easy process, and I have some tips for you how to do that on my channel as well. Well, let's get to it. Decals are a nice way to add some really nice and interesting cool features to the model, and I recommend that you use a already finished model that I've pre-painted here. There's a video for that as well on the channel, and I'm going to use Vallejo's range of products for this video. So what you need here, very simple, is of course you need a model, you need a decal sheet, you need a flat brush of any kind. Can be literally, as you can see here, really any kind. Can be really an old one as well. You need a pair of tweezers. Can be any standard one that you buy in any like cosmetic shop or so. You need a hobby knife. If you don't have a hobby knife, you can easily use a pair of scissors here, any kind of scissors that fits you. And of course, it really helps, but not a must if you have this hobby tool, unless you want to fish it out of the water with your hands. And of course, a kitchen roll. That's really a must. If you have a cotton swab for your ears, normally used for your ears, that can be done as well. I'm not going to use it for this video, but it sometimes might come in handy. As I said, I'm using Vallejo's range here. First of all, we're going to use some gloss varnish. We're also going to use Decal Fix. Decal Fix says here. We use Decal Softener. This was also previously called Decal Medium. And finally, we are going to use matte varnish. Let's get to it. So the first thing we do is we take some gloss varnish and we coat this one with our flat brush on the area that we want to cover put the model, the sticker on, the decal on. So I've already done so here because it takes about an hour to dry. You need to have it fully dry. The reason why we do so is to make sure the gloss varnish make sure that the surface here is really smooth and even. So I've used for this side here of the turret, as well as here a part of the gun barrel on both sides here. I'll show you over here. It's kind of like very shiny here. If you can see the surface here in the light, it's very shiny. So it's nice and smooth. So I've done that for you, but you should do that and leave it to fully dry. Then we apply the next stage, and we cut out the fix here. I'm going to use here for the star here. I'm not very good with like dexterity wise for my hands, so I'm hoping that I'm not going to cut this one in the wrong way. So I'm going to take it the easy way out here. I'm going to cut it out and do it like this. My apologies for this tedious work here. I just want to show everything here on my channel. And let's see if we get this right. Really don't want to break this. Oh, looks quite okay. When we do it, we simply plop it in here in this bottle of lukewarm water for a few seconds. I've noticed that it's something like 10-15 seconds will be enough. Then I'm going to use my Decal Fix, applying it neat while it's still in the water in my palette here. And this one acts as kind of an adhesive, make sure that the decal will stick, and I apply it over the area where I want it. So something like this. It looks a bit white, but it kind of blends into the model quite easily afterwards. So don't worry about it. Something like this, even on the other surfaces. And then I'm taking out my tweezers. And see over here. And we'll see here if it peels off. Yes, we already started to see that it peels off nice and easy. You can see that here. It comes off the flat surface, and what we do here is that we simply take the kitchen towel and we place it here to make sure that soaks up the majority of the water. Okay, then we take our tweezers back here again and put it back here. I'm going to put the tank here on the side, and we're going to slowly put it out from the paper. Let's see if we can do this. And this way, sometimes it's nicer to have this tool here You have it like this. If you feel that it's a little bit uneven sometimes, you can take a brush, a clean brush, and move it around until you have it in place. All right, and you see it looks much better having that little star on it. Okay, and I'm going to show you one more thing, how to apply another decal. So make sure this is one is kind of like symbolizing this is going to be from the Fury film, The Fury with Brad Pitt. So I'm going to cut off the, here we have the Fury, and it's a little bit tricky to get this exactly right. I'm going to try to get it right. Like I said, not very good with these things. And let's see here, while the other one dries. So there we go. And like I said, I plop it in here. Make sure that it stays there for a couple of seconds. Then apply, of course, again, the same decal fix on the area where I want it to go, in this case, the gun barrel. And this one acts again as an adhesive, really nice way. Make sure it sticks. Then I try to plop it out. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky fishing this one out from the water, as it is now. Putting it down on the piece of kitchen roll, making sure that all the excess water is soaked out. As you can see here, there's some numbers here. We don't want them on our tank. We want to make sure all the excess water is gone. Taking it up with my hand here. As you can see, it's kind of starting to come out. And we're going to see here if we can apply it on our model. It may not be that easy to do so. Maybe I'll have to take the tweezers back here. And move this one slowly, slowly. Of course, it gets a bit jangled up here. Yeah, it did. Not the best here. As you can see here, I'm struggling with this myself, and it's not a problem if you do too. Okay, there you go. Fury here, let's Fury Y, just fur. Let's see if we can get the other Y here as well. Yeah, it doesn't really work here. Not the best way. At least I showed you to have one here. That's how it works when you really don't want it in place. Let's see if I can fix this. Probably not. It's going to be a funny part, or I just paint it over. Anyways, this one has now had ample time to dry. So the next time here, I'm going to apply some decal softener. Decal softener has a way of like evening out any uneven spaces. And you apply it neat. Give it a good shake before. It's a water-based solution applied, and you usually apply this one if there's an uneven way of applying. It's like some corners. You apply it under either something like this. Let's see here if I can apply it over this one and maybe save the day on this one. I really don't think so. It's already too late for this model. Let's see here if I can squeeze this one out. Yeah, I will just scrape this one off. It's really wasn't worth it. Fortunately, I have another Fury sticker, so I'm going to show you. This is not to do it, but I'm going to show you another Fury sticker, see if that one does the trick. So here we got another Fury sticker. Let's put this one in the water. Let's turn this one the other side and see if I will have better luck this time. If not, you know what not to do. Again, place it on the piece of kitchen towel and then apply it here. And you see here, now we just have to get it done. You don't want it to be furry, you want it to be Fury. Almost there. Can we save the day here? Maybe not. Sometimes it's a little bit of a nudge here is needed. It looks like I'm not really in luck here, so I'm just going to delete it. That's the way it is. Like I said, I'm not really good with these tiny little things. At least we got the decal here on top of this one. That's how it is. I just want to show you as well that I can fail as well, and after a couple of tries you can probably get it right if you're not as horrible with my small things with fingers as I am. So when you've done this one is entirely dry. That is really important to actually apply the last stage, which is matte varnish. And you put matte varnish over the entire thing, and then it seals it, and it is completely done. If you like this video, despite my many mishaps and horrible coordination with fingers, please consider this given the some thumbs up for the video. There may be some nice laughable comments in the comment box below. And if you like this kind of topics, this kind of videos, and want to learn how to paint and fix your model things a little bit more, despite the mishaps, please consider subscribing. Again, a big thanks to all the people who have subscribed to this channel so far. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully this one will be a bit better than I did this time.